is Rex Apocalypse, and welcome to my channel. This is going to be covering swag and other things that I got from um, the Oregon trip and convention to Oregon 36. So we'll start off with the board game with the card games. So I got Boss Monster in one hand and the expansion. Pretty cool game based off of making a dungeon using the standard tropes from the 8-bit era of NES and what have you. So this is a great game. Me and the wife are planning to play this again real soon. My friend Derek and Emmy is the one who introduced us to this, and it's a great game. And if you get the opportunity, you should try it out. 2 to 4 players is what that game takes. The next one is Rifter 66. So basically, this one here I picked up because I'm, if you can't tell, a huge fan of Splicers, and this is covering that bestiary. It's kind of like a mini bestiary. The Rifter is basically a bunch of different source material um, for different games. This has happened to be one of them. Right here is basically a guy running through a pack of large sized chickens. And then there's other nasties that you can find in the wild. One that I'm thinking about doing something with is taking a creature known as a stoneback and make it into a pack animal similar to that, the Pack Master, but this is going to be redesigned for heavy assault slash ballista, mobile ballistas, um, to large scale war attacks. Quick roll chart for making your own monsters. The coolest thing out of all this is the Ranger OCC. And basically what the Ranger is, he is like a D&D Ranger. Literally like what you would find in D&D, but on a science fiction version of it. So basically he does scientific research, reconnaissance for in the Splicer universe. Some jobs he might have field medic, veterinarian, or goodwill ambassador, where he is the face of the resistance, walking around spreading goodwill and cheer and encouraging hope and what have you across the different areas of the Splicer universe. So this is a good book. I recommend you pick this up if you get the opportunity. Next is Ghost Ship. This is a Robotech game supplement book that someone gave me at Oricon for basically doing a GM. They was looking. No one would actually play the game, or not play the game, but GM it. And then I did a one shot, and they hooked me up with this. Next one is Invida Invasion. Uh, Picked this up from one of my favorite store, Guardian Games, over in Portland. Great artwork. The back is really cool. This is book 4. The next one is going to be Southern Cross, and that is another one of the Robotech line with some cool coat of arms on the back. Um, Picked this up on the way back from from Oregon back to the house here in Murphy, California. Um, Never heard of this. Martyrdom 2007 is an anime-ish like game. Wouldn't complain when the price tag on is $1, but that's a complete gaming system. Picked up this. This is Stars and The Stars Are Right, a supplement for Call of Cthulhu. I'm planning to do a very dark game called Chasing the Red Dragon. This book, I feel, has great potential to help me out with that. This is for Cthulhu now. Okay, so what we got next. This is Rifter 67. Um, this covers has House Pendorum, the Chaos Spreads, a optional source material for RPG. This is basically another great house because in Splice you have different houses. So this talks about some got storyline behind another great house, some enhancements to the Gardner biotech, um, which is another OCC class that was in a featured in another Rifter 51, Rifter 50 or 51. I think it's Rifter 50. Yeah, it was definitely Rifter 50 with the anniversary edition. Um, so you got some upgrades for that there. Um, some new templates for the biotech. Um, this one here is pretty sick looking. Very techy. Right there. So that's Rifter 67. This is actually going to be part of a giveaway that I'm going to be doing. It's going to be the first giveaway for Wreck Apocalypse 8186. So I'll have information on that in the end of this video. The next one I have Carmine. This is a game that I acquired at another previous event, but finally got back to my home. This is a kind of like fantasy game, steampunk. Description is Carmine standing alone, surrounded by a vat of threatening to consume all who enter it. Her horrible terrors claw their way through the veil, bring suffering to those who survive the void wrath. All is not well within the people are on the brink of civil war as many factions move against each other in a dominable struggle for power. Criminal league grows larger, threatening to engulf all of Carmine. Um, and basically it got 9 unique casts, 7 faction firearms, medieval weaponry, alchemy device, airships, and rules for combat in the skies. 2 to 8 players. So I'm gonna take a look at this and read over and probably try to run the game. Now this is my master find. This is Rift Manhunter. This is, to my knowledge, the only game that Palladium ever did a work with another gaming company to make a source book. This is made by Mortardom Press. I might be approaching that wrong. And this is a game. So this is source book is around um, galactic bounty hunting, piracy type of setup. Um, so it was a cool concept. I actually have the main book, which I had years before I didn't even know this was the same book. This is the original game of Manhunter, and this is the source book for it, for the Rift system. So that was another good find I had. And last, this is what I'm going to talk about and close out with. This is the art, the future visions and artistry of Charles Woolton II, or Chuck Woolton II. I absolutely love this guy's artwork. He is the reason why I'm a Splicer head now. That's why I've been so into the Splicer universe, because he comes up with stuff like this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. Some of the sickest stuff I've ever seen. And yeah, does a lot of the artwork for Palladium books, but also does a lot of artwork for the Rifter when it comes to dealing with Splicer related material. So this here is one of my personal favorite artists that the company's had, and he just come out with pretty fantastic stuff. That's Archangel, which is the OCC in the Splicer game, and this was in Rifter 51, which was another variation of the Metamorph, one of the Metamorph abilities, I believe. Um, and it's just great stuff. I mean, you got stuff like this, and just sick stuff. So I highly recommend, if you looking for inspiration for your Splicer game or just trying to figure out what you want to do, I recommend this book because you will be inspired for days. on this. So that's future version, future visions, and the artistry of Charles Willerton II, Volume 1. So let's get back to this contest I'm going to be running. The contest is going to be um, real simple. You are going to make a level 1 Splicer character with a bio. Contest is going to run from now to the end of December, and sometime in mid-January I will make a video after reviewing all the submissions, and someone will get a free copy of Rifter 67, which I have currently buried underneath my piles of books. You will get a copy of this. And basically, how this is going to work, the reason I'm doing this is, one, I want to give something back to the community, and two, I'm also trying to get some more demo material for my fellow Splicer heads on the Palladium Megaverse community. So what I'm planning on doing is, everyone who submits something, what's going to wind up having, your character will forever live, pretty much, because I'm going to take the best one or my personal favorite, and they're going to get a copy of the Rifter 67. All the other missions will be given out to other Megaverse ambassadors to help run games, so they have pre-gens to hand out. So you're going to be helping the community, and you're going to be possibly winning some free stuff because of it. There will be another contest later on for whoever can make the best one-shot module for splicers that will also be giving out for to the Megaverse team to run at conventions as well. Um, so yeah, this is mainly just to help support the game and help with people doing demos for it. So that is the contest. Thank you for watching. But yeah, this is basically Rex Apocalypse final video for the day. This covers pretty much uh, everything that's gone on with the con, swag, storytelling, the whole nine. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you again for checking me out. And other than that, have a good one, and let's watch it burn. Peace.